We're gonna do BM talks to him. We're gonna do the Love Mountain, and then we're gonna do Soulja J to end it off.
All right, welcome back to BM Talks to Them. So today,
hold on. Where do we go?
Where do we go from here? Put us in the middle.
We going right here with the cool kids. Dang, who is these people? Episode 64, the drama. What did they do?
Drama y'all got going on?
How y'all got drama? Y'all, when did that episode come out? Like 2 weeks ago?
64? No.
64 was this last month. Dang, all right, let's see what the tea is, because he looked like, hey, right here, he looked like he ready to spill it all. He ready to start talking. Now let me tell you what Stacy did on IG. He ready to start talking his talk.
Today we are here with some of the people from episode 64, and there's a lot going on, I believe. So I wanted to kind of bring everyone here. Let's speak. Let's see what's going on. How's everyone doing?
Great.
Good.
Doing great.
Okay. First question: How was your experience on the show?
Eventful.
Okay, Chris. Why was it eventful?
The show started after the recording. Let's just put it that way. Like the real show started after we walked off set.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that. As far as the show itself, how was it for you, Miracle?
So I just want to say, honestly, it was a great experience. I love the whole concept of the show, to be honest. Like, especially as a society, us coming out of the pandemic, sort of in a time where dating was like even more difficult than what it was before. And so, I don't know, I feel like the show was sort of progressive in the way of like, hey, you don't like something, let somebody know right away. Because if one thing the pandemic taught us was we don't have time, right? So the concept overall of the show, I really am enamored with, and I enjoyed it. So I think I had a good time, and I met some great people. I made some good connections. So it was great.
Okay. And then Sanel, how was the show for you?
I think it was great. I had fun. It was a great opportunity for me to, put myself, like kind of like showcase myself. Give myself an opportunity to meet people as well as like a partner. I enjoyed it. That was fun for the most part. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go straight into it, guys. Let's go straight into it, because I can sense that something's happened. So you said that the show started after the recording. What's going on, Chris? You can start the whole conversation.
Well, I'm going to start with we went through the recording process. Like,
I'm just pausing because we let that play out for a little bit, and you feel me? But I don't know how there be so much drama on it. When all y'all got to do is come on there, get your balloons popped, and walk out. Like it just always be interesting how everybody always got beef or something at the end of the show. Like, just go home, man. Go get on your flight and go home, bruh.
Nell and I matched with two women. Neither one of them are here.
Okay.
We went on a double date. We opted to not go on individual dates. We went on a double date to Yard House. We could hear each other's conversations. And so following the show, like we went on our date, but we both went on individual dates with the girl.
Okay.
But communication started with everybody for the most part from the show. Everybody had exchanged Instagrams, exchanged information. So we all go home, and things happen when you're communicating with people of the opposite sex, whether you're across the country or not. Like, conversations happen. So like the idea of the show, I enjoyed the recording of the show, like Miracle said. And like Nell said, you put yourself out there and you get the opportunity to
Yo,
meet
I ain't
people in
gonna
a
lie,
different
bro.
way.
What are we yapping about, dog? Like, why you giving me use? We went on a double date, but the real party started after the double date because I could hear what he was saying.
We getting unskippable content with no context.
Bro, just tell me where it started.
What happened? Who did it?
Bro, trying to
who we need to yell at? Who did it?
Trying to give me lore dumps, bro.
No, just tell me who did it. Who did it? Come on.
You kind of get to meet, as a guy, is different to meet a girl before you met the girl. Like you get to ask questions and hear her responses to determine if you want to go forward with them. But just like in dating in real life, you meet people's representatives. Like you meet the person that they want you to. So as you start to go deeper, you start to find out who they actually were. Right. And as you start to speak to, like Nell and I had conversations, you start to find out through those communications how people deal with other people. So after the show, after we all went home, I invited everybody. I was willing to fly everybody to Atlanta so we could watch the show together. And
watch party, okay.
See, first off,
ain't nothing wrong with a little watch party.
No, there is a lot wrong with the watch party. Okay. Here's what's wrong with the watch party. Every time cast members from an episode have moments where they come together, it always ends in drama. We have watched time and time and time again. Every single time, all the contestants have an opportunity to gather together after the show, it always blows back and it always goes bad. And so it's like there's a lot wrong with it because we ain't learned. Like realistically, all the drama on this show could be avoided if after the show y'all just went y'all ways and didn't talk to each other.
But didn't those two go on a double date?
There you go. That also supports the thing. Because look, both their matches not here and there's a problem. And there's drama on their episode.
Oh, I thought he was inviting like him and his date to come. I don't know what's happening.
So, after we all went home, I invited everybody. I was willing to fly everybody to Atlanta so we could watch the show together. And it went down just on so many different levels. I wish somebody would have warned us about gathering up after the show. BM, you should.
No, BM shouldn't have to warn y'all. Bro, he warns y'all every BM talks to him.
Don't he prep y'all? Like,
yeah,
the do's and the don'ts before y'all get on the platform and after y'all match?
But this goes back to what I'm talking about, where like some of y'all that watch Pop the Balloon and y'all want to be on the show, that's how you can tell who's really a good fan of the show and who's only watching the highlight moments of the show.
The viral moments.
Because every single BM talks to him, he's warning even the catch-ups with our leg. If you don't watch the catch-ups or the BM talks to him, then you're not going to know. But they warn every single time about don't go to the group chats. Don't go out with the group. Don't go out with a group of people. If you get a match, go home. That's it. And it's just like these people, they get on there and you be emotionally unstable trying to go have interactions with people that just rejected you, bruh. It don't work.
I could have said something, dog.
No, not should have. You should have.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't think it would be a problem if everybody knew how to act.
Well, that's the problem. Well, no,
that's why initially when he said, like, oh, I invited people over to have, like, a Pop the Balloon watch party, I didn't find anything wrong with it because it's just the castmates coming or whoever he invited coming and watching the show. That shouldn't be an issue and it shouldn't lead up to drama, but I guess people don't know how to be cordial and know how to act.
It shouldn't, because you're right. It shouldn't. But we have watched all of these episodes. Every time there has been a group endeavor, what was the result?
You always end it bad.
So if he says it after all that result, if you get 20 out of 20 shots and it goes bad, all 20 shots, why would 21 not be a concern? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They should have known. They had all these episodes to know that.
Watch the podcast.
Hello?
But if you match or connect with castmates so folks shouldn't hang out, if you don't match or connect with castmates. So folks shouldn't. I don't think you should hang out at all. Why would you? I ain't never been in a basketball game against our football game against a rival team and dapped them up and was like, all right, cool. Yeah, we just blew y'all out 64-0. I can't wait to go hang out with y'all at Arby's or something.
Initially,
like, what are you talking about?
Initially, that shouldn't be your overall premise or intent for coming on the show. A lot of people get comfortable with coming on the show and being okay with the fact that they didn't match because they make up for their trip and coming out there by going to hang out with the castmates, going to party, getting drunk, and, you know, getting into a lot of third triangle, like love triangles and stuff like that. So people are comfortable with that result. And a lot of them, that's why a lot of them say like, oh, I had a wonderful time, wonderful experience, even though I didn't get a match. You only had that wonderful time and experience aside from like the hospitality that they give, but you're having that wonderful experience because you wilding.
The objective of the show is to find love. It is not to find homies. It is not to find connections. It is not to find marketing. It is pop the balloon, find love. They single though. If everyone's single, then so be it. You are part of the problem. There's that. It's that thinking that you're saying right now. That's why we have this drama from episode 64.
The problem is they do be going at the matches.
Exactly.
That's the problem. They do.
It's
going,
like we're
they do be going at the matches.
We're not paying attention to history. Every time, I've said it 3 times in this video alone. Every single time, cast members from the show go out or try to hang out with people from their episode, 100% of the time, it goes wrong. We have to pay attention to the results. I don't care what you think the results can be. 100% of the time, it goes wrong.
And how many catch-ups have we watched where another contestant's match affected another couple that matched? Or the group text and the DMs and all that other kind of stuff. And then everybody complains about the outcome of how the show is operating, or everybody not getting enough matches, this, that, and the third.
They just don't need to hang out. After the show's over, your objective is to find love. If you don't find love, get out.
Yeah, you can be
BMO.
Move on.
Just get out.
Thanks, warned you guys.
I keep telling you people, this is not pop the balloon or find friends. And and so many people will say, oh, everyone's grown, they can do what they like. Yeah, of course. But we're humans.
Right.
And a lot happens when a lot of people get together.
Yeah.
So, go on. What happened, Chris?
There's a whole DJ, bro. I don't know why you choose to die on these hills, bro. DJ, just take a sit. Just sit back, bro. Because that point can be fought so easily. Who finding love in one take of a dating show? There's a whole couple getting married.
Key and Mike literally engaged.
Mike and Key are literally getting married. Like this art, like just watch the show, bro. Just watch the show.
The other lady just got married too.
Yeah,
even though he wasn't on the show, but you know
these are bad takes, bro. Just enjoy the show, bro. Just chill out, watch the show, bro. You good. We
all were communicating. Erica, of course, came to Atlanta, like she said, for the Beyonce concert. We hung out. I opted not to go to the concert. It just wasn't my crowd. So. She went, we hung out afterwards. Things just kind of started to fizzle. Like the initial spark wasn't, I worried whether or not she could keep up with my life. Like, I run 3 different businesses. I don't necessarily control my own time. It's scheduled for me or it's kind of on a whim. So, and she's a teacher and studying for her doctorate. So her timing is coordinated. Stuff started fizzling. We didn't necessarily speak as much. But D and I were in constant communication. So
wait.
As I
What?
Wait,
How did you get D's information?
Wait. Didn't D get matched with Didn't D get matched with him? Okay. So he got a match. And while his match was at that concert, he was talking to old boy's match.
So his match.
I think so. But why though? Like why? Like why? Why? Like why are we doing this, bro? Like
when you matched with
Erica. So Chris, you matched with Erica.
Mm-hmm.
Nell, you matched with D.
Mm-hmm.
So what's this? Is this a match swap or what's this?
Bro.
I'm confused. What's going on? So wait, so Chris, how did you get D's information? Like my wife just asked.
Everybody was exchanging Instagrams. So we all went, as I said, we went on a double date. So we were all at the restaurant together. And then Erica, there was like this awkward, like almost 30-minute time frame where she took a phone call and went to the bathroom. Like she just disappeared, like around 1:00. So, which is kind of threw me off because stepping away for a phone call is fine, and we do have kids, but that wasn't a kid call.
how do you know? Like, and my thing is this: the person who she had this 30-minute phone call was somebody that she knew.
Right.
She just met you.
Right.
So why are you offended? It's like I don't get why people be like, oh yeah, we're going on our first date, so everything in your life gotta stop right now specifically for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she didn't mean it like that. Like it can be rude, but if it's something serious, 30 minutes, you don't know the context of the conversation, and
30 minutes is crazy. If my mom called me and there's something important, I don't care if me and Alex are in the middle of a movie theater. If my mom need my help and it take 30 minutes,
we just gonna leave the movies.
yeah, it's like
It's
life.
simple.
Life happens. Life happens. Life
Yeah.
be life in. Like,
And then Nell, D, and I were all kind of like having a conversation together. And the conversation started off innocently. It was about the flights. Like we were flying back on Tuesday. We didn't speak throughout the weekend. Eric and I went to Dave and Buster's, but everybody started kind of communicating. And I was the one who said, I'm going to fly everybody to Atlanta. Let's watch the episode together. So I hit up.
So who got whose details? Who asked for the Instagram? Was it?
I actually didn't get her details from her. We all just followed, like it's Instagram. So we all just followed each other.
So
Erica
okay, so
gave,
how did you? Okay,
go
okay,
ahead.
go on.
Yeah, Erica gave. When I told Erica that I wanted to do it, she actually coordinated. Like Caitlin, we didn't know everybody's Instagram because some people were like after the show, some people beelined it out of there.
Yeah,
Then
those are the smart people.
yeah.
The people that beelined it as soon as the show was over, those are the smart people.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people that realized, you know what? I'm not gonna repeat the same mistake everybody keeps repeating. They got it up out of there, bro. Smart people. Take your tail home.
On about their day. There was a pool party everybody kept trying to get us to come to. So like it was, I don't know how it really happened. It just happened. Like everybody had each other's Instagram. She posted a story about her flight. I said something about swapping the flight time on mine. Conversation started from there. It was innocent for the first couple
I'm
weeks.
gonna have to
After,
stop you there, Chris, bro.
oh, go ahead.
Not knowing how something happened is wild, because you know exactly what happened, right? Guys, you all just decided, yeah, after the show, happy family, let's all exchange Instagrams. Is that what you all decided to do?
No, I don't think that was it, BM.
Yeah,
I don't think that was it.
I didn't have anybody's Instagram though. The only person I had all the guys' Instagrams. Well, for the most part, like Chris, the other guy, a couple other guys, but that was about it. I
didn't have any.
I wasn't a part of that.
I didn't have
Yeah, I wasn't a part
Instagram
of that.
either after the show. So I guess Chris only had Instagrams. I don't do that. People always be like, "Give me your Instagram, pass me your Instagram." I don't do that. Give me your phone number.
Okay, so who he got caught talking to then?
he was talking to his match.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Yeah. No, I feel
I'm
you.
confused, bro. Because like, what the freak is happening?
Yeah, he got caught talking to his match.
Okay, so we heard Chris started cozying up with D, talking a little more. Nell, what was going on with you? Because that was your match, right?
Yeah.
So what happened?
I thought we were good. We spoke every day. I said we spoke every day leading up until the party, the actual release party of the which was like, I think, because you guys were off 1 week, so it was like maybe 3 weeks. So we talked for at least like 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
And everything was cool. You know what I mean? Everything was cool. I thought it was cool. You know what I mean? So, you know.
So you were unaware. The same. Wait. So was she speaking to you at the same time she was speaking to Chris?
That I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know the timeline, so I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, not that I know of. You know what I'm saying? From how, like, when we'll speak, we'll be on the phone, texting, of course, on the phone, stuff like that. But it'll be more so like just getting to know each other type of thing, like questions and stuff like that, like what do you like, what you don't like, those type of things. But that went on for like maybe.
The kitchen is nice, but let's see, I ain't gonna lie, I was looking at the kitchen too. His kitchen is fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm blocking it.
It kind of remind me of those.
It might be of a church kitchen, like when they be having like their secondary buildings.
Yeah, I was thinking of like an apartment building complex where they be having like
the lobbies.
Yeah, where you can get coffee and tea and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, that's nice. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it looked clean. And he talking about flying everybody out. Of course, he got money.
Like 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks. Then, so long story short, I was kind of like blindsided from the situation too. I was just kind of like, okay, what's going on? So I don't know. I really don't know what happened on their end, but on my end, I was just kind of like blindsided for sure.
So you also went to the watch party?
Yeah, I was there for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Miracle, were you also at the watch party?
Yes, Chris flew me out there. Well,
okay, so let's talk about this watch party.
Hey, yo.
No, he flew you out.
He flew you out. That sounded a little crazy.
Hey, he flew out. The same thing to me.
He flew you out.
The same thing to me.
She got flew out.
Because it sounds like this is the common denominator. Yeah. Let's hear from Miracle. Tell me about it, sis. What happened from your point of view?
Well, where do you want? I'll start after the show, like Chris. So after the show, I didn't exchange Instagrams with anyone. However, I did exchange phone numbers with Kayla because we really connected, and we're still really cool and close to this day. So she was the one who invited us to the pool party, and she actually invited me out there to the party as well. So that's where I went after the show. And basically, it was pretty much a good night. You know, I got to see downtown Phoenix with a few of her friends and her family that was there supporting her. And it was a good night. Actually, Hassan ended up coming out with us too.
Wait. See, we adding too many factors, bro. It's like,
what?
The rest of the cast does not agree to come on here. Like, it's just like, I feel like if everybody was up in there, then everybody should have been on here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is what happens when you get opportunities. If somebody says like, oh, we about to spill the tea about what happened at this party, and you willingly choose not to go, bruh, I just want you to know how dangerous it is for you not to go defend yourself. Even if you feel like you don't got something you need to defend yourself for, you leave the door for somebody to say that you said or did something.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Well, you know, we actually ended up connecting after the show just briefly, and it was nice. You know, we don't talk anymore. But for that night, you know, we had like fun together with Kayla and her people. And so anyway, we all went home. I kind of stayed in contact with Kayla and D afterwards. And that's when D invited me to the watch party. Originally, she invited both Kayla and I. Kayla couldn't make it, and neither could I, honestly.
1 second, Miracle. So sorry to cut you. You said D invited you to Chris's watch party.
She did.
Oh, you figured it out?
All right, y'all. Hassan is the brother that came out with the $100 bill shirt that everybody didn't like.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Hassan.
Okay.
So I'm like, who?
Okay.
And that's how.
Let's let her continue.
That's how I know they were talking. I mean, at some point, only because Kayla and I put that together. She never came out and said that to us, but it was sort of obvious because she knew way too much information about this watch party, like immediately after we got done filming, versus we found out about the real logistics of it, like Nell said, maybe like 2.5 weeks later.
Perfect. That's you. That's you getting G-checked by the bot, man. I'm telling y'all, be careful. That bot that bot not playing, man. That bot not playing with y'all.
So she knew all the information way before everybody. And me and Kayla kind of did some deductive reasoning, like, all right, maybe Chris and D talked to each other, or maybe Chris told D about the party. That was all we kind of knew. So anyway,
is this why the reunions have stopped? A lot of people didn't want to attend. I don't think, with how big their platform has gotten, I don't think the reunions haven't been happening because people don't want to attend. I think they stopped happening because how messy the reunions were getting, and how like some of the reunions were touching on very sensitive topics. Even when we react to them, if you look in like our reactions of the reunions, it's people still to this day arguing about stuff in those reunion chats. So I feel like the reason why we haven't been getting reunions like that is because those reunions, for how much production and time and everything, the reunions weren't having any type of productive conversations. It was just 2 hours of he said, she said, he did this, he did this. I don't like this, I don't like this. And then you had a lot of people, they only came to the reunion so they can argue with people on the internet through the interview. I mean, through the thing.
Yep.
You had people, some of them were coming on, they were only coming on the reunion. Oh, here, let me shout out my business while I'm here. Like, and that's all they did for the rest of the reunion. They shouted their business out and didn't say nothing else. So it's like, I see why they just don't want people to be coming up on there and doing the reunions like that. Now, they could have some reunions factored in there, but I would think that would be why. It's because the reunions weren't getting used in the appropriate way that they needed to.
And sometimes it's hard to get everybody together on the same schedule. Some people drop out last minute. Some people can come. Some people can't. It's the same thing with the catch-ups. That's why they're virtual now. Not everybody can fly to Arizona to do the catch-ups all the time and stuff. So there's a lot of factors at play.
Yeah. You said they need to grow up and be adults. Simple as that. They be snapping because of the comments and reactions being influenced by non-factors. I agree with you. It's like, even as reactors, when we say, the thing is, like, people have to remember, reactions are just purely opinion based, right? And our reactions are simply just raw opinions, but we also are saying these opinions for entertainment. And that's why we say, you guys, people have to know how to differentiate the reactor from the real person. Real me, I don't give a crap about any of this. Reactor me, yeah, I'm a dialogue, I'm gonna have opinions about it, all that. But once the video ends, I don't care. You get me? Because I'm only putting on a show for this, right? After that, it's like, this isn't my life. I'm not about to keep, so, but when people are seeing themselves on there and they see that these people's opinions are entertainment values, and they see that, oh, this person's opinion of you is not the same way you had an opinion of yourself, it sets people off, and it makes people upset, and it makes them want to retaliate because they realize they don't know the law of the internet is give anything 3 days and it'll disappear.
Yes.
If you get into a controversy or online beef, give it 3 days of not interacting with it for 3 days, and the internet will just sweep it out the way until somebody gets desperate enough to bring it back up.
Now, if you keep harping on it and you keep bringing it up, then you don't need to be on the internet. It's just simple as that.
Therefore, opinions and words have an effect.
That goes both ways.
It goes both ways. But at the end of the day, you can't be mad at the end of the day, opinions can hurt, but at the end of the day, you don't have control over, like, you can't tell me what my opinion's supposed to be on a reaction video that's on my own channel. You get what I'm saying? If I'm KiteZz and I'm on the KiteZz channel and I give an opinion, I can allow you to say your opinion back towards me, but if I choose not to acknowledge it or ignore it or say you're wrong, you can't fight me because it's my opinion on my platform.
You willingly come here on this platform to go back and forth.
Right. But then there's people that they go on public platforms and they expect that same luxury.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Am I making sense? They go on public platforms like Pop the Balloon and they expect, oh, I'm going to say this comment and nobody should say nothing to me. But it's like when you're in a public thing where you're not in any moderation control of what people say or do, it's different factors. That's when people can say whatever and you got to take that. And a lot of people, they're not expecting that. They're not built for that. Yeah. And so it sets them off. So they go on these shows and they're like, well, this show, I said my opinion. They're mad at me. I need to go back on that show because I need to get up there and talk my talk to them. And they don't realize now they're going to see that you're combating it. And now they're going to go at you even harder.
Yeah, that's why you have your own platform.
Yeah.
Anybody that has an Instagram, a TikTok, a Twitch, whatever, YouTube, you have your own platform to speak your mind and speak how you feel. But when you get on other people's platforms, you can speak it up to a certain extent. It depends on the person.
Yeah.
D called me the day before the party, pretty much like really just wanting some, I think, other girl from the show to be at the watch party, honestly. That's kind of where I felt like it came from. But I was trying to tell her, girl, I'm about to start school. I'm a teacher. I'm back in teacher mode at this point. And I actually had a teacher training that week. So anyway, Chris paid for my flight, and so I ended up going.
Okay. So we're at this watch party now. So what is it? Is it like just is it just people from Pop the Balloon that's watching the show?
No. So I planned on putting together episode, what was it, 57? Schumann, the guy with the lean.
What?
He helped coordinate everything. We planned on
episode 57.
I'm going to it right now.
Oh, so this is
it's multiple episodes coming together.
Bro, when will y'all learn, dog? Episode 57?
Oh, I don't think we reacted to that one.
No, I don't think we did either.
No, we didn't. Dang.
Yeah, but this is an episode we didn't react to.
Yeah, it's an episode we didn't react to.
Yeah, we didn't react to this one, but why are you? See, this is what I be talking about. Y'all interacting with episodes that y'all had no business. Y'all wasn't even there for them. We did react to this.
No, I
don't think we did. I think T did. T did on his channel, but this is during that little situation because I didn't even like the video, and I always like the video on our reactions.
Yeah, that's how you know we didn't react to it.
Yeah. So we've never seen this episode. I mean, we can react to it if y'all want.
Another day.
Watching, I deal with a lot of celebrity clients, so them finding out that I was going on the show, they know that was completely out of my comfort zone. It's not something I would normally do. I don't put myself out there like that. That event was already like planned. We were just gonna get a bunch of friends and A-listers together and watch it together, laugh and joke, eat and drink. But I said, you know what? If everybody's willing to come, like I offered to pay for everybody's flight. Caitlin was willing to come. I was paying for her flight, but I was told not to. Somebody told me not to. And then I went to pay for it, but it was too last minute. By the time she would have been able to get on the flight, she would have gotten there well after it started. So it just didn't happen. Sorry, Caitlin. But and I sent somebody else the money. They end up sending it back because they didn't like the reasons that people popped on them. It's like, they got it. Enjoy, have fun. I come to Atlanta another time. Hassan lives in Georgia, and I think that it was just, for him, it would have been awkward coming there with him and Miracle. They kind of hit it off, and then he got back to Georgia and stopped communication. He was coming, then he wasn't coming. We pretty much spent the whole night.
All right, can I say this? This just sounds like somebody, and if y'all agree with what I'm saying here, go ahead and say it. But this sounds like somebody who wanted to be in the mix of something, and so they had this idea of like, oh, I can do this, and this can make it popping, but then when they did it, it all just blew up in his face, and now it's just like.
Yeah, because it was different tethers of connections happening behind the scenes that he wasn't privy to, and when he brought everybody together, it just unveiled this whole mess that he probably wasn't aware of. I don't know.
I agree he should have known though, but it's not yeah, clout, like buddy clout chasing a little bit. Yeah, it's just kind of like what was the real objective for doing this? Like, you get what I'm saying?
I believe it was just for the watch party. If he didn't know everybody's lore behind like the connections and stuff.
It's like you invited all these people to fly out to watch a video. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. No, it could be though. Like, it just in my mind, it's like it's not clicking because like. And according to his IG, that watch party has so many random people. So it's like, what was it? What I feel like he just wanted to be in the center of attention. That's just how I feel about it. He wanted to be popping. He wanted to be the guy. He wanted to do his flexing. He wanted to, you feel me? Ooh, like, you get me? The same way Mozzie did with his whole little sections in the club.
Now, correct me. So Chris was talking to his match.
Yes.
His match was not able to make it.
Right. I think I don't know, bro. This lore is crazy, man.
I don't know. It's too much.
It's too much already. It's just like all this could have been avoided if we just
got
didn't.
The Stevie J little look on, like Stevie J be puckering his lips.
Like, we actually.
Hey, Annie Good. Thank you for the follow.
Waited to watch the show until. What time was the Miracle? Like, almost late. 10 o'clock, 9 something. Yeah. It was late. None of us watched the show when it dropped. We all waited so we could all experience it together. The communication. So I'll let them speak, but the people who were communicative with me about the watch party, like D, yes, she knew information about the watch party, but I had also told the information to Erica. I thought she was going to come, but I think she started to, stuff started to die down between the two of us. I felt as though it was stuff she wasn't telling me. And instead of like, what's understood doesn't need to be explained, basically. So instead of me trying to ask questions and dig deeper, it was surface level. You don't want to tell me, I won't ask, but it kind of made me distance myself. As far as Nell and D, I was under the assumption that they weren't communicating. Nell and I, after the watch party, we had a conversation where he told me his point of view.
No.
You see where assumptions get you?
That's a crazy assumption to just roll off of without even. You had this assumption and didn't confirm it. You didn't confirm it, and then you just still went and did it. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Buddy pissing me off.
Real. When I told him, well, let's go to a watch party. So Watch party, everything's going smooth. I was in host mode, so I really like I spent almost 12 grand total. Didn't even get a plate. They ate all the food, everything.
Don't complain about it now.
This was your choice, by the way.
Yeah.
He thought we was gonna feel bad. Was we supposed to feel bad that you spent this money? You willingly did this. You willingly did this. Nobody made you do this. Like, active choice, by the way. Man, I spent 12 grand on a party I invited everybody out for, that I willingly told them I'll pay for their tickets, and then I willingly catered, and then I didn't even get to enjoy my food, bruh. Active choice.
That's crazy.
Nobody told you to. He had cheese plates and spent 12. What you know about them expensive charcuterie boards, man?
Everything's going smooth. I was in host mode, so I really like I spent almost 12 grand total. Didn't even get a plate. They ate all the food, everything. It was some like reality TV show people there, athletes, a couple rappers, but just my clientele because they wanted to experience it with us. Some comedians. It was awkward from the point that like Nell said, all the guys were cool. So when I was told reach out to Nell, I actually was told to invite him by D. So I'm thinking that they had an understanding. When Nell pulled up, so I had a wardrobe issue. I was not ready when everybody started showing up. I was planning on originally wearing tan. D had on black, and when Nell pulled up, mind you, by this time, me and Erica have kind of stopped communicating, and D and I had started. They both had on all black.
Why are you communicating with someone else's match in the same time span that you and your match are kind of starting to stop communicating? I don't see. Here's the thing. I don't know why people try to sell this false reality where they'll be like, "Yeah, me and blah blah blah, we broke up on Thursday, but it was convenient that me and blah blah blah's sister, we started being cool and we started talking that Sunday." So you expect me to believe that Wednesday, Tuesday, and Monday, the girl that you picked on Sunday was just completely invisible? She was never a factor in it. But as soon as Sunday hit, after conveniently your breakup, y'all just suddenly hit it off so good y'all ready to pursue relationships? Like, I was born at night, but it wasn't last night, gang. Like, I'm not falling for it, bro. I don't believe you.
Oh, dang.
We don't believe you.
Nell pulls in. It was kind of awkward from jump. And Nell and I had this conversation later, but someone should have said something to him. As a man, I feel like it's certain rules that we have to go by. It's like God code. I can't tell, but he can ask. The whole night was awkward because nobody was saying anything. It was kind of obvious that, like Miracle said, that D and I were dealing with each other just by body language and the way stuff was flowing through the night. Photographer kept trying to catch us together.
Don't blame the photographer.
What is happening?
So you're telling me the photographer conveniently kept trying to snap pictures of you and his match together? The photographer you paid, by the way? So you're telling me the photographer you paid for at your party conveniently kept trying to take pictures of you and the shorty that you just started talking to, and you're blaming the photographer like the photographer had a hidden agenda, bro? What are we talking about?
I'm right there with you, brother.
With who?
I'm lost because it's just a whole bunch of nonsense going on.
Look at the back of the house. It's too perfect.
It's none of my business.
It could be an Airbnb, bro.
Trying to catch us together.
This look like a UDY background.
It do.
It's a UDY. It's a Jack TV background.
Hey man. Shout out to the interior decorator.
we gonna have some cameramen walk downstairs. This is all a setup. This whole video is fake. We were all trying to catch to see if you were gonna own up to the fact that you've been cheating on your man.
It was awkward situations with Neil, but everybody's drinking. Everybody's having, for the most part, a good time. It was like behind the scenes stuff going on, but everybody that was there was talking about how much of a good time they were having. There was a couple situations that I'll let them tell their perspective on the situation that happened after we watched the show. Because I really don't even know. I have to fill it in because I don't know how it started.
Okay. So let's hear about it from Nell's point of view. Yeah. So Sanel, you came to this watch party.
For sure.
You're saying at this point,
Buddy want to be a victim in this scenario so bad, but it's like I'm listening to the details and it sounds like you was the one that pulled all the strings.
Mm-hmm. It just got out of hand and he didn't know how to control it.
Yeah, man, it just got out of. There was a lot of drama that I just didn't expect as I DM my homie's girl. Yeah, man, I just didn't expect no drama as I invite everybody to a location, not knowing whether or not these people know each other or like each other. I just invited them all to one location. Yeah, man, and I was just trying to enjoy the party as I willingly decided to host this party. And I spent 12 grand as I willingly chose to spend 12 grand. And now I just don't know how all this drama started as I willingly ignored the episode after episode after episode after episode of Arletta Muley's content and BM Talks to Him content saying that, hey, X plus Y does not equal B, it equals chaos. And you just, it's like, bro, why are we acting naive, bro? Like, what are we doing?
You and D are kind of still talking, or at this point when you're going to the watch party, it's kind of fizzled out?
It was like 50-50. For me, I think I checked out myself. I feel like leading up to the party, there was a few red flags for me. And it had nothing to do with her, like, it was just more so just like her response to certain things. I was like, nah, I'm not really feeling that. I'm not really feeling that. So I just kind of checked out myself. I said, I'm not even going to even really 100% pursue it.
You want to know why you wasn't feeling her responses? Because she was giving you those responses because she was talking to him. She was talking to him. So all the good, feel-good responses that you was expecting in your interactions, it was going to him. And you was getting probably them dry, attitude-filled, nasty responses, the I don't cares, or the like, it's whatever you want to do. You was probably getting those responses because homeboy who's hosting the party been DMing your shorty.
Yeah, and I could believe that in this scenario, just based off of the information that he's giving, I can't remember what his job is specifically or what he does, but for him to constantly bring up like, I have celebrity clientele, this and the third, I flew everyone out, I spent this amount of money. It's not that hard for someone to lead with money in situations like this, and he probably was telling her like, we gonna have a good time, this other and the third, like I got this going on, that going on, because the person that you planned it with, which coincidentally was from another Pop the Balloon episode, is not here. He ain't here to vouch for nothing that's going on,
right?
So,
but the issue was kind of like the misleading on her end. I feel like she continued to mislead me. When she would like, she would check on me. She would do things. She would, oh, you haven't called me. Why haven't I heard from you since this morning? I've been in town. Like all these different things that just really just misled me to believe like, okay, like is she still into me or not? You know what I mean? But then it was like I would see stuff that would go on with her and Chris. And I'm like, okay. But me, I'm the type of person I don't really get it.
What you mean, like on Instagram?
Huh?
You telling on yourself?
Oh, you snitched on himself.
Yeah,
no, that's it.
Go ahead, because he's still at the party, brother.
He snitched on himself.
He didn't exit nowhere outside on social media yet. He's still at the party. Where you at?
He snitched on himself.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you mean the stuff I was telling her on Instagram? No, don't even worry about that, man.
Now we could be wrong. We could be wrong. Go ahead, brother. What you mean by that?
What did you mean about it?
Yeah, I'm the type of person I don't really get it.
What you mean, like on Instagram?
Huh?
Oh, like Instagram?
Well, it started with Instagram. Leading up to the party, it started with Instagram. I would see stuff. I was seeing things on Instagram. I was like, kind of putting two and two together. I'm like, okay, you guys are like, obviously she's just there with you because you guys are in the same place. But I'm like, I'm not fully understanding why.
What bro? What are you doing?
You was linking up with his match?
Why are you doing? You the back door. You the 48, bro. You the 48. Because there's no way.
There's no way. He's the back door.
Oh my gosh.
What?
And I don't even know how you flew out to where he's at to even witness all of what you just saw. The Instagram was enough for me.
And then you flew the dude you're backdooring out to chill at your crib?
No, you know what? I ain't gonna say it because I've experienced this in real life. We've seen this in real life. That's crazy.
You're the 48.
That's crazy.
Things like that. Of course, I could have asked.
Wait, hold on, bro. You said same place. What?
I guess you guys are both in Georgia. Chris
No. So leading up to the house party, leading up to I think it was that same day. So this is like Wednesday morning, which is the house party's like that night. So like I would see Chris's story, and it'll be like one thing. Then I would see her story be the same exact thing. So that's when I started like, why are they in the same place? Like started like kind of just thinking things like that. I'm like, didn't really make sense to me. But then it's like when I see her, it's like, oh, why haven't you called me? I'm like, call you for what? Like why would I call you? I know what's going on. Then so even when we're there, like fast forward to the actual party, she was like again, it's misleading me, like checking me on this. Oh, why you're talking to this person? Why am I talking to that person? This
at the watch party?
During the party, yeah. So during the party, she's like, all these different things are going on.
I can't stand a manipulator, dog. I can't stand it. I can't stand it, bro. I can't stand the manipulators that will willingly be doing something slimy to their partner, but then they be so terrified of if what they did to their partner happened to them, they would be so angry. I can't. That is manipulation, bruh. If you would not be comfortable with it happening to you, why do you think you should be able to do it to them, bruh? I can't rock with that. Cut it out.
Then here's like the spicy part, honestly. So I came there with a friend, right? And Chris, you don't know this, but I'm just gonna have to say it now. But so I came there with a friend. So
I ain't gonna lie, Yeshua. The chick you going at is not the chick that's doing the crime right now.
Yeah, it's not.
I need you to take the aim and put it down. You shooting at the wrong target. It's not her. It's not her, bro. It's friendly fire, bro. She catches shots for no reason, bro. I need you to chill. She wasn't in it, bro. That's why you see why he said, "Oh my days, I just got here. I'm sorry." That's why I turned the chat off. That's exactly why that chat is not flowing on the screen right now. Because it's something about when it comes to this Arlette content, y'all be saying anything.
Y'all just say the most outlandish stuff, bro.
All the other videos, y'all be cool. But as soon as we get into this Arlette content, y'all just be ready to say anything.
I had like an idea. So I was like, whatever. I'm just going to continue. Just, have a good night. It's a good time. I came way out here. I actually drove out there. It took me like 7 hours. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't matter. Dang. So I was like, okay, so I come out there.
Wait, you didn't get flown out? He didn't buy your ticket?
Imagine he only bought the female tickets.
He's the 48! He's the 48!
Imagine.
He's the back door.
I'm going to continue just, have a good night. It's a good time. I came way out here. I actually drove out there. It took me like 7 hours. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't matter. So I was like, okay, so I come out there. I'm still just locked in on just having a good time, networking and stuff like that. But I feel like with the way she was playing it, as far as like just misleading me and stuff like that. We had a chance to talk, but then she kind of turned me down when I tried to talk to her about it. So from there, I was just kind of like, I'm not gonna beg you. I'm not gonna push you. I'm not gonna shove you. Like, kind of just say something. You know what's up? We've been talking. This is kind of weird. I'm kind of uncomfortable. I don't really know anybody here. Like all these different things. I'm just vibing out, just trying to make the best of it. Things like that. Then and I feel like as a host, Chris didn't really like I understand what was going on, but I feel like as a host, you kind of took on the role to like really like host the situation. I don't feel like you like I feel like you should have came to me at least still. You know what I mean? I could have came and said whatever, but I feel like still as a host, you should have came to me and just said what it was. You know what I mean?
So we both were in the same boat, bro. So it was information that was withheld from me. D's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I'll never talk back. I have numbers.
Yeah, never.
For D.
So
I just think romantically, she went. I think she did some things wrong romantically, but everything else
and that I agreed with you when I said somebody should have said something.
Yeah.
But we're men. We're both in our 30s. You know that the game is played a certain way. I cannot come to you and be like,
no, shut that up.
Y'all be wanting to blame it on the game.
Shut that up.
Y'all be want to blame it on everything but yourselves. Accountability is so hard in 2025, ain't it?
It's know so the hard. Game. What part of the game says I need to worry about my man's getting at my chick while I'm talking to her?
But KiteZz, when females do it to us, man, it ain't. They get away with it all the time, bro.
Nah, bro. Look, bro. If being scummy part of the game, make sure you get out of it.
Make sure you stamp it with your forehead.
How you gonna sit here and be DMing? You DMing somebody's match talking about some. You know the game, bro. You know the game. It's like, is you cool?
The fact that you volunteer to play it is crazy.
What we playing, PvP? Is it search and destroy relationships?
No, player versus world. Player versus world.
What are we doing, bro? You know the game,
somebody
bro.
Should have said,
he should hop through this camera
and
just, bro.
That's
something.
Yeah.
But we're men. We're both in our 30s. You know that the game is played a certain way. I cannot come to you and be like, hey, bro. But if you, like Nell, you know this and had information pertaining to you and her that I did not. So if you felt during the party, it was awkward. Like people kept coming to. There was people there that felt like they owed me their lives. They're coming to me like, "Hey man, Buddy's acting weird. Buddy acting weird. Like just say the word." And I'm like, "Bro, like even the situation that happened upstairs that we'll get to in a second. You watched me tell my best friend that felt disrespected. Yo, I invited Nell here. Nell's good. Leave it alone. He's staying the night. You watch me check.
Nah, bro. Nah. Let's keep it stacked. You are doing snaky behavior to him. So of course, when you invite him, he's gonna have an attitude or feel a type of way. Because he knows what you're doing. Then you're gonna sit here and say, hey bro, yeah, I was stabbing you in the back and you saw me stab you in the back, but you should have came to me as a man and asked me why I did it. What kind of manipulation, gaslighting is this? And then you sitting here telling me, you invited me here. The fact that you even went knowing what you knew, that's a shame on you. You should have stayed your tail at home.
Now, Hassan had went Valencia, and another contestant from episode 57 helped plan the party. I feel like other contestants went, but they're not coming forward.
And then he don't know nobody there. He's 7 hours away from home. He don't know nobody at this party. And the chick that he did know, who was supposed to be his girl, is giving him bad energy because she been talking to you. Yeah. This is just ultimate gaslighting, bruh. Yeah. Then you talk about your man's talking about, bro, you want me to handle him? You want me to take care of him?
Nah, this is setup.
This is the back door.
Somebody I've known since I was 9. Because clearly I understood that there was miscommunication, that there was information. Like, you and I needed to have a talk after everybody was gone. I was hosting. As a host, I've got to make sure everybody has a good time and that
that's where
there's no incidences. That there's no incidences.
But that's where I disagree.
So,
and everybody, but it's like everybody but me. You know what I'm saying?
if you would have come to me, like,
oh, that's a good talking point. Yeah, you was making sure everybody was having a good time, but then you were having a good time with my girl at my expense and playing in my face, right. And then now you're on the internet trying to talk about I should have came to you. No. What are we talking about? No. What are we actually talking about?
Like, we spoke briefly multiple times.
I'm from Philly, Buddy would have been part.
But if you would have come to me and said, "Hey, man, tell me what it is," I could have set the record straight. But at the end of the day, you got to see from my shoes, I am hosting. If I come to you, I don't know you well enough to know how. If I come to you and say, this, and this is happening, this is my ball now.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But you know him well enough to invite him, knowing full well that you was talking to his ball, and his ball is now your ball. So both y'all ball is coming to this party. And you don't think you owe him an explanation? Before he even took that 7-hour drive?
Bro, the fact that he even talked about that's my ball, bro, that just tell me you watch DDG.
You
watch DDG content, bro. Why are you watching content that's coming out from my generation and taking the lingo? You in a different age. You different age group, brother. You shouldn't even be watching no DDG content.
But even if information was being withheld, like from Chris about the match thing, I feel like you should have went to him anyway to confirm, like, hey, listen, this was going on. I'm not sure what's going on with you in your match, but this is what's been going on between me and her. Are you good? Are you guys okay? Like, something in between there. Like, y'all, you definitely should have had a conversation with him.
Let me put it in hood terms so y'all can even understand it even better. You just got me kicked out of my gang. You got me kicked out of my gang because you started some stuff and you wanted my spot. So you got me kicked out, but then you told me to come check in with you. It's like, I'm not checking in with you. Like, you just got me kicked out. Come check in with me, by the way. Like, no, what are you talking about?
How that would go, I don't know. If you're gonna get bro, we still haven't watched the episode. You got there at roughly 7.
Total misconsumption. It's like a whole misconsumption because I like from the beginning, I never had an issue. I would have never had an issue. I feel like I carried myself as a person that does not care. Like in that sense, like you could have told me. I think we should have spoke from the.
So was it my job to tell you, or the person that you were romantically dealing with? Was it my job
both of y'all
to say something? Because
that's where I take accountability, because I know I should have said something.
Why are you taking accountability for that? You're being gaslit.
No, it's both of their job.
You're the victim. Is it my job to tell you that I'm cheating on you with your wife, or is it your wife's job? I'm your friend, but I'm sleeping with your wife, but she should have told you. What? And you should have came up to me, because you should have came up to me and asked me if I was sleeping with your wife first. I just feel like as a man, you could have asked me. I would have told you. What are we talking about?
Not you surprised that I've been sleeping with your wife? Oh, I thought she told you already. She didn't tell you? She didn't let you know? She didn't send a memo? A fax? A telegram?
DJ, I agree with you. You should have never went to this party. You knew what it was. You knew they were doing you greasy. You should have never went to this party. Mm-hmm. You should have never went to this party.
Facts, Nitro.
Money can't uncorn you. That's what I'm saying. You should have never went to the party because you knew that was fake.
She didn't send a bird.
You knew that was fake.
Yeah.
I walked into a pit of snakes and I'm surprised I got bit.
Yeah.
Like, you knew what it was. You should have never went.
Yeah.
And then now you're being gaslit to saying that it's your fault that you got backdoor. It's like, bro, you should have never went.
For sure. And honestly, the thing is, part of me was more so like, I was thinking bro code too, a little bit. Like, damn, like
that don't exist.
like, cause
that don't exist. That don't exist. Bro code, sister code, that stuff don't exist.
You play Boo Boo the Fool for an imaginary code. Thank you. He's not your bro. That's not your man's. That's not your man's.
I agree, Demetri. This is why people gotta learn discernment. Like, nobody, same thing. Nobody owes you anything. That code don't exist.
It's not your man's.
It applies when it needs to apply, but at the same time, it really don't exist. Anybody can break a code. Anybody can break a promise. Your actions is gonna show otherwise.
I'm thinking, like, if it was one of my friends or something like that, and he's dealing with a girl, then like she switches up and wants to deal with me now as a bro, I would tell my bro. I'm like, yo, bro, like, this is what she's doing, or things like that. We kind of try to lock it in that way. So it was I had expectations that, you know what I mean, it was just.
This is dumb logic, and I'm about to fraud him out. Here's why. If your friend's girl, you know that that's your friend's girlfriend, and your friend's girlfriend starts shooting her shot at him, at you, you shouldn't have to have a conversation talking about this is what your girl's doing and I'm feeling her. You shouldn't be feeling your friend's girlfriend at all. Period. The only conversation should be, hey, get your girl, she's being weird. Not, hey, your girl feeling me and I'm low-key feeling her, but as a man, I want to come up to you and get your permission. Like, can you break up with her and so I can get her? You're not a real friend if you have to enforce bro code for your homie's girl. Like, what are we talking about?
Do unto others what you want done to you. It don't even have to be a friend thing. Like, if you operate like that as a human being, then you just don't need to be around people. You scummy.
Like, imagine how stupid that conversation is. Yeah, man, your girl really feeling me, bro. So like, I just want to come to you as a man. Like, should I entertain it or what's up? Like, what are we talking about?
You know what I mean? It was just.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So for Chris, you said you went on this double date with them. So you've been with them when they were, quote unquote, pursuing each other. So did it ever cross in your mind to kind of ask him, like, hey, she's talking to me, y'all still good? Like, I'm just trying to think if that ever crossed your mind.
He said bro code, but the first time I met Nell was that, like, I didn't have his. We followed each other on Instagram, but that's not something you DM. The night that we went out,
but it's something that you invite somebody to over.
We
7
were
hours away from to do.
Lit. The night, like, that was even a situation in the parking lot. Somebody came up on us like he was gonna try to rob us. Like the whole it was eventful, the whole experience. So when we were at the bar, I was catching the vibe. Like, as I told you, Erica disappeared for about half an hour. So I was catching the vibe that she wasn't picking up what he was putting down. And the conversations that happened following, like when I got back to Georgia, they didn't pick up immediately. That Tuesday when we were flying out, there was a brief conversation about shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and she was off the lineup before I ever got up there. My intention with going there was, of course, to take a leap of faith, put myself out there. But it was to find somebody that could actually keep up. She's an entrepreneur. I am.
You got a girl. You were still talking to this girl. You sat there at that double date, and this is why we say the double dates is bad, bro.
Yeah, because they be trying to, what's it called?
They be poaching. They're poached. They poach the females. Because you talking about I was noticing that he wasn't picking up what she was putting down. Yeah. Why are you paying that much attention to my date? Yeah. Why are you so locked in on what I'm eating? Eat what's on your plate. You worried about my meal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fault Erica for answering the phone. Only if, like, she says, like, she openly says and admits, like, yeah, I really just wasn't feeling the vibes with him and this, that, and the third. And instead of you leading people on, you went to go answer the phone. And, and didn't tell him like, yeah, I'm not really feeling this or whatever. But I think the phone call was probably important. That's why she took it. But the fact that she left for 30 minutes, and because you didn't have attention from your date for 30 minutes,
you had to get more.
You had to go and get more.
You're a dog.
From another woman. It's kind of like, all right, that kind of lets you know what the relationship would have looked like if things weren't as consistent the way that he would have liked it.
Buddy said, I didn't get attention for 30 minutes, so I gotta go get what he got. Like, what are we talking about? You're a dog, bro.
Hey, man.
That's dog behavior.
So I'm hearing conversations. I'm hearing their conversation, should I say, and it's certain stuff's catching my attention. It felt like, I don't know, like when she was talking, it felt like Nell was in competition with her. Like she would say something dope about something she's done, and I charged it to he was inebriated, like he was drunk, he's feeling loose. Like it is what it is. Like we all get that way. So, but like I was also, when we got back and the stuff that's being like, he got put in the mixer, so did I. So
Yeah.
when we got back, like until the party, I did not think Nell and D had any conversations with each other after after the show. When we got to the
That's
party,
because D made you feel like
body
that.
language said,
Sorry, what'd you
That's
say,
because
Miracle?
D made you feel like that. Because of how bad
I wouldn't even say that.
Because of how bad she talked about Nell to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, dang, I hold him.
No.
I hold him.
Put him in the vault. Put him in the vault.
Dang, I hold him.
Bro, put him in the vault.
Dang it, I hold him.
Perfect.
I hold him, bro. Y'all know about the. Y'all know.
Sorry, Nell.
Y'all know, bro.
That brother.
Man, bruh. Y'all know I don't be doing it on purpose, bro. I don't do it on purpose. It's not my fault, bro. I didn't do that. I was just trying to say the point.
And for him to make the comments like, you know how the game is, how you didn't pick up none of the tactics she was using on you?
Because he was playing a different game.
That's what I'm saying. That stuff is dumb.
That's why I said it's dog behavior. And here, let me break down dog behavior, right? This is what I mean by dog behavior. If you take a piece of steak and a piece of chicken, you cook it up fresh, and you take it to your backyard, and you put that steak down on the floor and let the dog start eating it, right? Let the dog start eating the steak. And then you pull the steak away from the dog. He gonna be ready to eat the steak again. He gonna look at you, right? Now, if you put the steak on the floor and then you put the chicken on the floor, the dog is still gonna eat the steak because that's what he got a taste for. The chicken's over there. If you pull that steak away again, that dog's not gonna lock on that steak no more.
He's gonna eat the chicken.
He's gonna go straight to the chicken.
Yep.
He's gonna go straight to the chicken. Why? Because it's in access range. And if you put that chicken on there and you drop that steak and you pull the chicken up, he's gonna go back to the steak. Now here's where the dog behavior really kicks in. He didn't have a taste for the chicken. He didn't have a taste for the steak. Boom, you put it down, he's gonna pick which one's his favorite. You take his favorite away, that's when you go get that rebound. He's gonna keep doing that over and over.
Yep.
Because he doesn't have a loyalty to the steak because it's his favorite. He doesn't have loyalty to the chicken because it's his favorite. He has loyalty to whatever's in front of him. I want chicken and steak now. Hey, bro, cook it up. Let me know. When you cook it, take a picture, twin. Hey, shout out to the Logitech sponsor, though. You feel me?
Okay, well, let's hear about it from Miracle then.
They said,
Tell us everything, like from your point of view, what you heard, what you witnessed, all of that.
I mean, like I said, D was the one thing we all three have in common is D was misleading because she was misleading to Kayla and I as well. Like I said, the three of us out of the girls sort of connected the most. And she never let us know, you know, even though I was honest, like I say, about Hassan and I, like, kind of hanging out afterwards, trying to get to know each other, and then it fizzling out and not working out. They knew about that. They knew about, you know, certain things. Kayla was sharing things with us, but D never told us that her and Chris were talking. What she did share was what Chris just said about Neil. That she felt like when they were out, that he was in competition with her, and she doesn't like a man like that, and things like that. And they hung out the next day after their double date. Neil met up with D somewhere, and she just felt like he wasn't a gentleman. He didn't pay for her meal like they pay for each other's separate meals. But now, Neil, and I'm not trying to out you, I'm just telling the story as I know it. But I will say, now knowing context from Neil, he probably felt slighted after that first night and already felt some weird energy. So that's probably why he didn't feel prompted to pay for her meal. But
you want to know why that competition thing came up and you felt that way? It's because while I'm sitting there at the dinner table and me and you supposed to be talking, you over there laughing and kikiing with the dude across the table.
Yep.
While I'm sitting there trying to get to know you, you trying to get to know him. Yep. While I'm sitting there trying to talk about me and let you know about me, you trying to learn about him. And you doing it in my face.
Yep.
And so when I start getting distance, because I'm like, all right, clearly I'm the third wheel, you looking at me talking about something. Why you acting like that? Yeah. I just saw how easy you went towards him. And now you talking about when's our next date. I'm surprised he even let her go on a date.
Yeah, Miracle caught that real fast. For him to repeat, yeah, I feel like he was just in competition. Yeah, that clearly that was something that D repeated, and she just confirmed it. So he just told on himself.
Yep. And so now when he talking about some, I just feel like, oh, he wasn't picking up what she was putting down. No, I don't believe you felt that, because now we know everything that you were feeling about him was based off of what she said to you. So what she said to you gave you the green light to what you did to him and said about him.
Y'all hear that? I hear a fraud alarm.
You hear it in the distance?
I hear it in the distance.
Where is it at?
It's coming. I hear it now. There it go. Frauded. Straight frauded. Dang!
It was some powerful headphones, boy. Hey, that's the power of the G5222, boy. That's some good headphones, boy.
But I will say that once we got to the party, what Chris is talking about, or Neil is talking about when D was confronting him about talking to certain people, I don't know, Neil. I'm just assuming here that maybe she was talking about me. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. So at the party, Neil and I were flirting. We were. I'm a single woman. Neil is a single man.
No. He said just ordered a pair, by the way. Hey, big dog. Big dog spend big money. Oh. Spend big cheddar. What you talking about? Big baller brand. He said, I got me my pair. Big baller brand, man. Philly stand up, man. What you talking about? Hey, hold on now, because now this is the messy trifecta right here, though. So he talking to your girl. His girl went disappearing into the wind. And then you trying to get at him. So your relationship was just up for grab for everybody. Your girl went for him, and then you was going for her. Y'all both was just not loyal to anything. Oh my gosh. And then you were friends with the chick that you're trying to take her man.
What's it called? That's probably why he was getting pressed at the party by D. Because he saw her with Miracle.
It's the coup d'etat.
She saw him with Miracle.
Tubi can't write no script like this.
Hey man,
we're assuming here that maybe she was talking about me. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. So at the party, Neil and I were flirting. We were. I'm a single woman. Neil is a single man. He is handsome. I am beautiful. So of course, when we went to the party, we were vibing with each other. Okay. And anybody with eyes could see that D and Chris was together. You didn't need to get asked no questions. To be honest, and Chris was together.
Was y'all together, Chris?
Yep. So this goes back to when Chris was over there talking about some, and I just don't know why the cameraman kept trying to take pictures of us. Everybody saw you was on his girl.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
You're done, bro.
It wasn't his girl to begin with.
You're done, bro.
It wasn't his girl at the table. It wasn't his girl after the second date. It's not his girl now.
Yep. You didn't need to get asked no questions. To be honest, Neil, y'all didn't have to have no man-to-man talk. Anybody with eyes could see that. So, Neil talking about what happened on Instagram prior to the party, I mean, that's only putting 2 and 2 together as well. That's what I did on my plane ride there. I peeped it as well. I was like, oh, okay.
So it was public access?
Oh.
It's, you know what it need to be? Pop the balloon or find a fade. Dang, that balloon is loud. Pop the balloon or run them hands.
Oh.
At the airport.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something? Sorry. All right. So this was, I meant to say this earlier, but this was kind of like a pivotal point of the night for me. So there was a point of the night where my friend, my partner that I came to the party with. So I'm minding my business, like I'm like outside. So I'm just like minding my business, socializing. Then like he comes to me pretty much saying that he saw D and Chris kissing. So that kind of like solidified it for me.
Oh, D, you a dog.
It's the dirty Mac for me. Dirty Mac? No, sir.
Talking about some, I spent 12 grand and I didn't even get to eat the food. I didn't even get to eat the food.
You weren't worried about the food?
You was eating lips, you freaky frog. You was eating lips. You freaked out.
Don't say that.
No, what? Hold on. Nah, unmute it. Y'all freaked out, bro. Come on now, bro.
Oh, don't say it, bro.
Come on now, bro. Y'all freaked out, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Y'all know what we was talking about. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. You need to do better, dog.
So at the party, so I'm like, okay, you know what? So from there, everything kind of shifted for me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you. I get that, Neil. So
I felt like it was like a setup. I feel like I wasn't even supposed to be there to begin with. I'm like, what am I doing here? Then it's like I feel like Chris as a host, okay, great. You know what I'm saying? But it's like he didn't straighten anything out. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it got to a point where it was just like I felt like the disrespect was just building at that point.
I agree.
And that's kind of like what led to like whatever they want to talk about after this, but it was just like I've never been so disrespected in my life.
I agree. And also one of Chris's friends was like on the microphone at the party, like doing the most, like capping on that, like joking on Neil, like in the video, like talking about his outfit, like, you know.
And then you had
was this a humiliation ritual?
This was premeditated.
What is going on?
No, this was premeditated. Peep. Watch how I put the puzzles together. Watch this. We about to play Jenga.
All right, lay him down. Scare him. Hold on, let me scare him.
Not even Jenga, bro. We about to play something, bro. Look, Peep. Chris was already making moves on Nell's shorty. Chris already been talking to all his homies about how he took his shorty from him. Chris didn't buy Nell a plane ticket because Chris wanted to have Nell's girl to himself and be able to flex in front of everybody, in front of his homies, in front of his clients and his people. Nell wasn't supposed to be there. That's why Nell drove for 7 hours. He didn't think Nell was going to do it. Nell actually showed up because Nell was like, yo, I'm looking on IG. You talking to my shorty. You doing stuff with my shorty. You playing games with my shorty. I got to go see if you going to do it in my face. That's why when Chris got there, when Nell got there, all of Chris's camp was feeling the type of way because they're like, ain't that the dude?
Yep.
Ain't that the dude that you was talking about? Oh, that's him? Oh, bro, he ain't nothing. I'll run it up with him. He must be here. And then you talking about, I don't know if Nell was going to be on some, some bad timings or whatever.
Yep.
You thought Nell was gonna be on some bad timings because Nell was peeping what you were doing, and you told all your homies to be ready. That's why your homie jumped up on there, got on the mic, and started roasting them. That's why all your homies was talking about we can take him outside, we can handle this, we can do that. Nell wasn't supposed to be there. Nell wasn't supposed to be there. That's why he didn't get the plane ticket. Because if you let's think about it realistically about how many people was there. You said you spent 12 grand, right? You spent 12 grand. Realistically, the food of that venue probably like $400 to $500. Maybe if we want to be generous, depending on how big the venue was, it's probably $1,000 worth of food. Cool? Because drinks and all that, right? But you're saying that you paid 12 grand. That means you were spending mad money on plane tickets, because 5 tickets ain't even no $3 grand, especially in the US, right?
No, it depends where you flying
and
where you flying from, where you flying to, the time of day. Yeah, 5 tickets could equal up to $3 grand.
If you getting people first class, but you think he buying first class for everybody? Nah.
Hey man, I don't know what I didn't get the spreadsheet of what he spent on what.
They said he spent $100 on cheese boards and Arizona teas.
Hey, that sounds like a good time to me. Sound like a regular kickback.
Nah, I'm peeping it. Nell wasn't supposed to be there. That's why they talking about because if you're in a popping party and your party's blowing up and you got celebrities all that, you think they give a crap what one random dude is doing? Nah, all the attention was on him because you told all your peoples you don't rock with him.
That's what I was thinking too, Key. Unless they fly in Spirit, yeah, them tickets get pricey.
It was more.
That wasn't a kick. So Nell didn't take it as a kick either. I want to clarify that wasn't a kick. Some people were in the YouTube comments going in about Nell's leather tie. He said that Nell's fit on the show was dope, and he asked if everybody else felt the same way. So
he
like that, because
corny way, like
they were going in on the tailoring on my outfit. Like I didn't even try my suit on until we were going out there. So it was like a running joke. But that wasn't a kick at Nell.
I had no problems with anyone at the party. You know what I'm saying? As far as like Chris's associates, friends, colleagues, whatever you want to name it. I think they were all cool. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I didn't really give them all the chance really because of everything that happened afterwards. But yeah, I didn't take any of that stuff personally.
I can see why Nell fell for this, because even just listening to Nell defend and make excuses for everybody over there, I can see why they were so easy to do this to you. Oh yeah, you was easy licks. You didn't even make them work for it. I can see why they got up with you. The teacher peeped it. She peeped it. She was outside perspective looking in. She saw how fake everybody was moving. You the only person in the room, bruh. Oh, you was easy licks. Because if she saw it, that means there's other people in there that saw it too. Yep. You was just easy target. And then imagine doing something, imagine violating somebody and then they defend you. They defend your crew, man.
Yeah, I didn't take any of that stuff personally.
I feel like but Nell, if you felt, that's why I reiterated to you multiple times. If you felt like, you said your words, not mine. You felt like everybody there knew something that you didn't, bro. You got to say something to me. Like I didn't feel that way.
Of course you didn't, because I'm not talking about you like that.
It's in your turf.
Yeah.
You felt the type of way because you kept getting robbed on my block and people kept checking you, bro. You got to come check in with me. I can let you know. Of course. You the one paying the dues to do it to me. My chain is in your pocket. It got snatched last week. It's in your pocket, of course. Like I gotta check in. Like, what are we talking about?
And I've got about 300 people that I'm responsible for making sure that they had a good time. So bro, you gotta step to me. If you showed up and you felt disrespected, like disrespect is a major word because I don't disrespect anybody.
That's why.
So if you felt that way, you gotta tell me, bro.
My action that night coincides. Like my actions on how I felt coincide with the level of disrespect I felt. I would never
Yeah.
like. I felt like I was out of pocket for the most part. Like
Okay. All right.
yeah.
So
So you telling me he in a room with 300 people and probably only 5 people that he know in that room of 300, and he was supposed to come check in with you when you were violating him in front of 300 people that you're cool with? You're the host. Everybody cool with you. So of course you're not gonna feel the atmosphere of the guy who got singled out. Yo, bruh.
it's clear that Neil was left in the dark. He did not know what's going on. And he probably reacted the type of way because of all this. I just want to say something, guys, right? When I say this is not Pop the Balloon or Find Friends, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You guys are here in competition. You're all competing with each other to match. You're not here to make friends on the day and then go out, do all the most. You can become friends with people, but know who you're becoming friends with. I feel like some people come here just to get a little kick for entertainment, and then when it goes wrong, they're looking for who to blame. So I actually want to ask you guys here, and I also want to ask the audience, everyone watching, who do you feel is at fault?
All of them.
All of them.
So
All of them.
everyone watching, comment down below who you feel.
I better see all
All
of
of
them.
them. All of them.
He's weird. Listen to this man speak, absolutely manic. I can't stand when people do a whole lot of talking and say absolutely nothing. The fact that Chris is trying to save D's face lets me know they still together. If editors are checking comments when the people are name dropping the past contestants, can you show a cutaway footage of them? As a man, you can tell Chris is not a guy that you want in your circle. My name is Chris. I flew everyone out. I spent $12K on food. I'm around celebrities and athletes. I gaslight people, and I don't give eye contact, and I take a 4-mile run before getting to the point. I invite people to parties even though I'm secretly talking to the person that they're matched with. Chris is no one's friend but his own and leads with money but has no moral standards. That part. Bro. Money can't unlame you, Chris. Hey. Nah, bro.
I think they're all at fault.
Think is at fault here, and I want you three as well as I want you guys as well that's here today to tell me who do you think is at fault for all of this? Because I'm gonna be real, this is a mess.
Yeah.
It gets worse.
Well,
It gets worse.
It does.
It gets
Oh,
worse.
man.
I can answer your.
What's
Can I answer your question?
who?
Well, I think obviously the elephant in the room. I think it's D. Like I understand where you guys stand, Chris. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna stand where you stand and stuff like that. But I feel like it was just handled immaturely. You know what I'm saying? Especially like the level of like. I just feel like the level of respect and love I've showed D throughout that time we did speak. I feel like a conversation was still like, even on her end, she should have still like, okay, you know what, I'm going this way with it. Or however she could say it, she should have just said something. I would have had cared. You know what I'm saying? It's not to put it on you, like you should have came and said to me. It's whatever. You said to me or not. It's whatever. But I feel like whatever me and her got going on, she should have just like just said something. I don't even because
D is the culprit, but it takes 2 to tango. The tango is a dance with 2 people. The tango is a dance with 2 people, and they 2-stepped all over this man's corpse.
A 2-step.
D is 100% at fault because D was the source of misinformation on her camp, this misinformation on him, and the misinformation on him. Yep. D was 100% the super villain, but the super villain gotta have a sidekick, and it was Chris for sure.
Yep.
It was Chris for sure. They was equal. They was both wearing the same mask. They just took turns swapping it.
I think where Nell messed up where is he was a little bit naive in the situation, and with Miracle, it kind of I don't know because even with their timeline, yeah, they're all single. They're all single, but even though D didn't tell the girls like, hey, I'm no longer dealing with Nell, this, that, and the third. Miracle took it upon herself to try to shoot her shot.
Well, we gotta remember the timeline, right? He was still going through with Erica.
Okay.
And Erica and him were getting distant. But he was already shooting his shot at D.
Right.
Nell and D were still doing something. That's why when he went to the party, he felt the type of way. Because technically, even when he got to the party, him and D were still a story. He wasn't supposed to be at that party. They didn't think he was going to show up. Because remember, he was looking. She said, I was looking on IG while I was on my flight. And I was seeing all the stuff that was going on. So he was doing his dirt with D while he was still coming there. Right? So technically, he and D were still a thing. She said that she saw D and Chris kissing. So she started shooting her shot.
At the party, though.
Yes. This all happened at the party.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in the text messages before all of that.
In the text messages before all that, he was still with Erica and he was still with D.
Okay.
She started flirting with him at the party.
Okay.
Yeah. Dang.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, DJ getting smoked.
It's because he's mixing different texts. You gotta be careful with the caps when you're talking in caps.
Yeah. DJ, you getting cooked, bro. That auto mod caught you like 3 times, bro. You got your.
Because like I said, we had a conversation leading up to your the party. Like literally like a couple days before. The party's on Wednesday. I think we spoke Sunday. Now I asked her. I straight up and asked her. I said, "Hey, do you think it's a good idea for me to continue to pursue you?" And she said yes. She wanted that. She said yeah. But at that point, I was already checked out. She didn't know that, but I was already kind of checked out.
Wait, what did she say?
Do you think it's a good idea for me to continue to pursue you? Next to the party, like literally like a couple days before, conversation leading up to your the party, like literally like a couple days before. The party's on Wednesday. I think we spoke Sunday. Now I asked her. I straight up and asked her. I said, "Hey, do you think it's a good idea for me to continue to pursue you?" And she said yes. She wanted that. She.
Yup. So D was still telling him to keep trying.
Okay.
D was telling him to keep trying because she knew she had access to Chris and she had access to him. She was able to go and be linked up with Chris and all of that on IG and say, "Oh, we're just friends." That's why I said they didn't expect Nell to be at the party. They didn't think he was gonna pull up.
Say yeah. But at that point, I was already checked out. She didn't know that, but I was already kind of checked out just based off some of the things she said around that. Yes. So I was like, man, nah, I just don't, that yes wasn't convincing enough for me. So from that point on, I was already checked out. But I feel like she could have handled that a little bit more maturely.
Okay. All right. Miracle, who do you think is at fault?
I want to agree, but I gotta hold Chris accountable too, just because he invited us to the watch party. And in my, like for my case, he even paid for me to come. And I felt almost like I came for some drama. So I feel like how Neil feels. You know, you are hosting a party, you know, you maybe weren't 100% sure, Chris, because now it's being revealed that D was misleading to the both of you. But you kind of knew that Nell and D were still talking because you and I spoke after the whole situation. And you were honest with me and told me that you knew that. You knew what was going on. But
air it out.
There it goes.
Expose him. Expose him.
There it goes.
You were okay with it.
Yeah, that was after the situation, and that deduction was based on the way that stuff went down during the party. See, before that, I didn't think enough about it. Man, I got to sell 40 cars a month and run a gym. Like I'm not thinking about that. I don't have enough time to actually think about that.
No, I believe it.
The way the stuff went down that day, when we were upstairs talking after the whole blow up in the bathroom, the when we were talking, like I was telling you, it was clear and obvious that certain stuff wasn't said, that should have been said
to me and That's what you said. You said something should have been told to you and Nell, and it wasn't. And the whole issue is that, you know, I
Thank
do
you.
feel like
Thank you, Key. I'm too busy making money to snake buddy as our snake buddy. I'm too busy getting his paper and stabbing him in the back. But I'm getting paper though. Like, what are you talking about?
it wasn't a happy situation. It wasn't a safe situation at the end. And that's something I'm really big on too. Like, I'm an adult. I like having a good time, but I'm all about making it home to my baby, you know, in one piece, mentally and also physically. And I don't feel like that was the case. You know, I had to kind of process that situation afterwards. But I will say, like, you know, I'm not 100% blaming you. I think you were kind of blindsided too in a way. So I do blame D. And D was misleading to me. I had no clue from D that y'all were talking. I mean, I'm a science teacher. I just put two and two together, like Neil said, you know, and I was able to figure that out. Okay.
So, Chris, who do you think is at fault?
Me. Ultimately, me. I planned this event.
And make that comment talk about, yeah, seeing that Chris ain't gonna blame D. It sound like they still together.
Yeah. Yeah.
D probably in that Airbnb right now. Defend me! Protect me! D in there plotting. She in the bathroom rubbing her hands together like a fly when they land on food and they do that little face rub. Yeah, D back there just going stupid.
I probably should have called Nell and I had a quick conversation, and this I really wish D was here. I really wish D and Erica were in here with us.
The thing is, Chris,
kind of give their perspective, but
Chris, you don't owe me,
Nell.
you don't owe me anything. Like I don't.
No, it's not about. It's not, bro.
I don't think you owe me anything as far as like you were supposed to tell me on some bro, like on some homeboy, bro.
Nah, not about that. At the end of the day, I organized this event. The event was going to be. I'm the one. The event was organized, but I'm the one that decided that I went through.
Bro, give me 2 million nails. Give me 2 million exact nails. I can conquer any country. It don't matter how horrible I am or whatever evil atrocities I do. Give me 2 million nails. I'll conquer the world in the summer. Because the way he just tried to just protect the dude that is doing him foul, give me 2 million nails. I'll have the earth conquered in the summer, dog. And I'll have them believe in something that the cause is, and it ain't even for that, bruh. Just give me 200 million of them. Give me 2 million, 200 million. It don't matter. I can get it done in the summer because he is just, it's so naive. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's talking to your girl who just told you, I want you to keep pursuing me. And you said, you didn't even owe me nothing, like on some bro energy. Like, you didn't even owe me nothing, bro. Like, you ain't got to apologize to me, bro. Bro, give me 2 million. I'll take it over. Kiting 2026. It's over with.
This experience with these people, and I'm gonna bring all of them. I'm gonna bring all of them here. Like I could have, bro.
Yeah,
12 grand. Like I could have saved my money. That was Super Bowl tickets for next year.
No.
So like I could have. At the end of the day, I put it together, and then throwing an event. I threw parties through college for 10 years, through college and after college. You want the fight to happen at the beginning of a party. So that way, everybody got something to talk about at the end. I should have said something. I could have said something in the beginning once I realized there was foolishness afoot. I'm not going to speak on D. I have nothing to say negative about her because
Y'all still together.
She's a docile, like she has a soft temperament.
What that mean?
And I know she just played, buddy, but she just like her attitude is just so calm for real. Like I can't be mad at her though. Like, yeah, she cheating.
So her soft temperament and her manipulation don't get called out?
That's his ball.
What?
He protected his ball.
It could be that we've all went through it in the past, where it could be that it was an uncomfortable conversation to have, and she just figured that.
We grown.
Talk about it.
Yeah, you're right. We grown, but
ain't no but.
At the end of the day, I was asked whose fault I feel like it is. I feel like it's my fault because I put everybody under the same roof. Like Miracle said, her objective is to get home safe. Nell, you said I didn't know that your friend. I knew that was your friend when he got there because he was on your Instagram from like I had seen him before. So but my friends were there. My friends were peeping everything. They're coming finding me. Like I'm moving through upstairs trying to make sure the basketball court is that folks ain't killing themselves in the basketball court. Downstairs trying to make sure the grill is running right. Making sure
what
that
happened?
What? Please, say what happened, man. Because you doing this like softball flexing. Don't nobody give a crap that you was checking on a basketball court. Realistically, who's hurting himself at a basketball court? Don't nobody care. Your friends is peeping energy because y'all are moving weird. What you did to him was mad weird. It don't even got nothing to do with the party. This started before the party. What you did at the dinner table was mad weird, and what you did after is mad weird. Bro, stop beating around the bush. Y'all both are at fault. D is at fault. You are at fault. Now, you got to move with a little bit more discernment. Stop being naive. That man do owe you an apology. She does owe you an apology because you spent your time and money to come out on the Pop the Balloon show and you matched with somebody when you thought it was going to be a compatible match. And instead of her telling you that she wasn't feeling you, she decided to get in a group text and get to woofing in his ear because he flexing with his money. Bro, she snaked you. What are we talking about?
But her temperament.
I don't give a crap about no temperament. That don't mean nothing to me.
But she's soft.
I don't care about you being soft. I don't care.
But the bro code.
Ain't no bro code. That crap don't exist. You're a manipulator. That's wrong. You don't do people like that. If you wanted to be with Chris because he got money, he got this and the third, say that.
But I spent $12,000 though.
I don't care about your $12,000. I don't care. You
but
chose
you
to spend that.
You should have came to me though.
I ain't got to come to you for nothing. You took my girl in front of me. What?
But the basketball though.
I don't care about no basketball. Who? Ain't nobody even hooping over there. Y'all always getting drunk and clowning him. Come on, bro. Come on. Y'all are adults. There's no freaking way. Child, don't just.
But that's my ball though.
Your ball about to deflate. She about to deflate because she about to get fried up on the internet, bro.
But I paid for the tickets for the flights though.
I hope it was well worth it. I hope you get it back in taxes.
But I thought they was done though.
Ain't no way you thought they was done. Ain't no way. Then you run back and tell Buddy, yeah, we could keep trying though. Girl, what's up? What? 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 She want a lobster dipped in 4K gold and a burger at the same time? Come on now. There's no way. There's no way. Deception is crazy.
So
I'll say
people.
So what happened was Nell and I the whole night were sort of, vibing. We were. I'm gonna be honest. And it was totally fine with the both of us because it was made clear to us what they had going on. By this time we had watched the episode already. The party was fizzling down. Nell and I had been drinking, and so we were outside by the pool. I was sitting on his lap. We were vibing.
Miracle! What?
Oh.
Y'all not gonna worry me.
Oh.
But y'all grown. Y'all grown. Y'all do what grown folks do.
Oh.
And coincidentally, we're all sitting here at a doggone town hall meeting for Pop the Balloon. Because y'all don't know how to act.
My immersion.
Bro.
He broke my immersion.
There's no way.
So, she said she did all this after she saw
how Chris and D was moving.
So everybody at the party saw Chris and D was linking up. So she was like, all right, well, he free balled in. There was no other seats beside his lap. She said he free now. It's my turn.
Okay, and it was a point in our conversation that we were having where Neil started kind of being vulnerable about his feelings about the night. You know what I mean? Because I even asked him, like, we both were sharing our feelings, you know, and because it was a crazy night. And I, having my own room, apparently, which is what I was told when I got there, was like, you know what? We're at a party for Pop the Balloon watch party. It's people here that we don't know that came to watch the episode. The episode had people who matched that in this real life, real time, is different people. So everybody at this party probably confused already. Ooh. Let's not confuse nobody no more. And also, I don't want nobody hearing us talking about one another and we all here. You know, and he wasn't talking bad about nobody. He was just sharing his experience. I just didn't want nothing to pop off messy, right? Well, I told him, come on, let's go to my room and we can talk.
In
right?
my room! My room! Oh!
Silk. 2 G's. Ain't no way y'all didn't went back to the room.
See, there was two battles happening.
Oh!
There was 2 fronts on this battlefield.
Tell them.
But there was a third faction trying to win the war.
Child.
They was trying to win the battles. But that third faction was trying to win the war. 2 people was playing chess. She was playing Monopoly.
She was playing Mahjong.
She was playing Monopoly in the background, bro. This is a faction war, and we didn't know that there was a third faction.
I can't believe it.
So I was jokingly like, I ain't sitting on the bed with you, you know. So we went to the bathroom, and there was like a really huge.
On the counter, it wasn't me.
Even got me in the shower.
It wasn't me.
She got me on the camera.
It wasn't me.
Even got me on the bathroom.
Ain't no way. Why are we doing this? Why?
Y'all went to the bathroom together? Oh no!
Because I asked earlier, what happened in the bathroom? Well, what happened?
You know, so we went to the bathroom, and there was like a really huge shower, and inside the shower was a bathtub. So Neil sat inside the bathtub. I sat on his lap like we were outside.
In this man crib? Oh! In the crib?
What are y'all doing?
In the crib? At another man's house? Boy, ain't no way.
The pool already. It's just now we relocated to the bathtub. Didn't lock the door. Nothing. I didn't have nothing to hide. We weren't doing anything sexual. We were talking. Okay?
Sitting on a man lap in a bathtub and talking, bro. Shut up.
I'm trying to figure out how you was doing that.
Am I stupid?
Wait a minute.
Am I dumb?
Maybe you asking me?
Yeah, am I dumb? Because sitting in a bathtub on somebody's lap,
you either that's what because
am I still am I you feel me? Like am I
how big was the tub?
You feel me? Even if it was them big old marble ones, right? You feel what I'm saying?
Y'all couldn't go take a walk.
You feel me? Like am I? What? I was stepping across the stream. What's happening, bro? She was in this man. They were in his house at a party. He took his girl, right? So this dude right here got his girl snatched, right? She gone. So he was like, dang, I lost my shorty. She said, dang, he took your girl? Bet. I'll take you. Right? So while he was taking his girl and he was kissing on his girl, These two was up in his bathroom, sitting in the bathtub together. So that's what's happening. Thank you. You caught up, man.
And Dee's friend, who she invited to the party, decided to eavesdrop on our conversation. And all of a sudden, the next thing I know is Chris, Dee, and two of Chris's friends in there basically ready to kick Nell out the party. In which they...
No, that's not what happened.
What
I don't
happened
like
here?
interrupting people, but that's not the way it went down.
How so?
That's why I was.
How
That's why I
so?
stayed upstairs speaking to you.
But let me,
So
can I say?
go ahead, Nell. Go ahead. Nell.
Let me pick up from, like, it didn't happen, like, I think I know what Chris is talking about, but so she's like, the friend comes upstairs, hears us talking, she leaves, come back. No, she leaves, and like in 5 minutes or just a few minutes later, two guys come upstairs and come in the room. They're like, we're gonna need this bathroom. So I instantly got defensive because of already everything that was going on that day. You know, me being rubbed the wrong way in so many different ways. So I instantly got defensive because it didn't really make sense to me why they wanted this bathroom.
This bathroom out of this whole big old mansion.
We're in this big house with multiple bathrooms. There's one-offs here and there, which everywhere, but it's taking two guys to come tell me that they need this particular bathroom. Did not sit right with me. So you know, I kind of got a little mouthy. You know, I'm talking shit a little bit, and that's when, like, I guess a few minutes after that, that's when Chris, Dee, and her friend comes upstairs.
He said two guys needing the same bathroom. Hey, yo. Yo.
Just don't make no sense.
Now, I understand why he heated up, though, because it's like, bro, there's 80 bathrooms in here, bro. Go somewhere else. I'm in here.
Especially when he already feel like he been getting picked on or messed with the whole time he's there. But at some point, Nell, you could leave.
Yeah, y'all could have left. She said she had a room.
I don't know if she had a room in the mansion or she had her own, like, hotel.
What was you popping it for?
But it's just like, at that point, when it's a certain level of disrespect, you ain't got to stay there. You ain't got to stay there to tolerate it.
No, I agree, perfect. They was messing with him, but my thing is, choose your battles at that point. It's like, bro, they talking about some, hey, man, we need this bathroom. You got to step. That's not my moment to start popping it. All right, bet. All right, gang. I'm grabbing the shorty hand, and me and her, we leaving the function. We gone. I got my car. We gone.
Like, y'all couldn't go take a walk or something to finish the conversation because they was just ear hustling from the other room.
Yeah. All you had to do was grab your shorty hand and get up out of there. You ain't even had to do nothing. So you fought this battle for no reason. You popping it for no reason. I had a big goal. You ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm leaving the function. I'm going.
I'll tell you to go before you even say it.
I got the prize. We go. He went fight or flight in a scenario where there was no need to fight or flight.
Right. Just leave.
Just leave. Just leave.
Come back. Yeah.
There was no
the friend
adrenaline in
came
this
back
situation.
and Chris and Dee.
Yeah, they come upstairs collectively, from what I remember. And I feel my issue was, kind of like my turning point, even in that situation. Like, Chris was there again. Like I said, I'm not coming down on you, Chris, but it's like, as a host, you know what I'm saying? I've hosted parties too. I've been to parties. I know a lot of hosts, so on and so forth. But I just feel like, as a host, it's like you say you want to make sure everybody's good, but it felt like everybody but me. You know what I mean? So when I was in that situation,
I have respect for you.
I don't gotta make sure you good while you laying in my bathtub with a shorty.
Yeah, like, Chris don't have no respect for Nell, and you could tell just by every time Miracle speaks, he faces Miracle, but when Nell is speaking, he don't look at him. No. He ain't got no respect for you. I
don't gotta look out for your safety while you in my bathtub with a shorty. I don't give a crap how you feel right now. Get out my bathtub.
Even in that situation where I was hostile, I feel like you did nothing to kind of diffuse the situation or even like handle the situation. So it was like I was left in there, and that's what kind of like tipped me overboard, because I'm just like, everybody's staring at me like I'm crazy. When in reality, I feel like all y'all was crazy, and then it wasn't even me. Like, so yeah, I was turned up.
All right, guys, I want to wrap this up.
He looking at you now. Bro, sir, you're in my bathtub.
There's no way.
Bro, you're in my bathtub.
Well, he looking at you now.
I'm supposed to make you happy. You're in my bathtub. Get out.
Because I feel like I'm watching a TV show.
Yeah.
You know, guys,
it's drama.
No drama.
We don't want this from you guys. We don't want people coming on our show and then it ends badly. We do not want that. We want you all to have a good experience, to all be good with each other.
Sure.
You know, that's why we try to, you know, say the things that we say, like, you know, you're here to find love. You know, entertainment should not be your first goal.
Dang, what was that?
If you're coming here for entertainment, you're going to get entertainment. Then you're going to be disappointed. So, the only thing that I will ask for you guys is to be civilized and for you to respect each other and find a way to have no bad blood with each other. Now, I want to, before we go, I want to ask you, Chris, where do you stand with D now?
It's my ball. Ball.
Again, that story's still unfolding. There was other stuff, like when I say eventful, that's about a third of the things that have happened. There was that's about a third of what actually.
What the freak is that?
I told you he wasn't in no dog on a regular. I told you he in the lobby, bro.
Bro, this ain't his spot.
There was that's about a third.
No, that's Popo.
Who the freak is this?
That's Lee Johnson.
Who is this? Don't move!
Oh, it's security.
Stop resisting!
It's security, y'all.
Don't move!
Yeah, he was probably sitting in like his, a lobby or something.
He said that man in the Starbucks.
Third of what actually went wrong. So even after that, like Nell talked about the situation upstairs. I actually checked those guys when I came upstairs. Nell was drunk and wasn't really listening to anything, but I told him Nell stand, and we got past that night. Miracle has since been dating my best friend. He's head over heels about her. Stuff as far as this conversation between the three of us, I have no issues with Nell. Got nothing but love for Miracle. Miracle, no, I'm rooting for her big time.
So you was sitting in his lap just to date Chris's best friend?
Huh?
What? He just said it!
Huh?
He just said it!
Hold on, play it back.
And we got past that. We checked those guys when I came upstairs. Nell was drunk and wasn't really listening to anything, but I told him Nell stand, and we got past that night. Miracle has since been dating my best friend. He's head over heels about her.
It's like just when I think the fight over, right? Just when I think the dude, like, you feel me? You ever see them fighting animes where somebody get hit and they eyes turn white and they start to go down and they falling down in slow motion? It's like as soon as I see him about to hit the floor, he get color back in his eyes and he throw another hook and this fight just keep going. It just keep going. Cause I don't know where we at no more. I don't know who's the villain anymore.
Child, she got unskippable lore for the teacher's lounge for a good minute. They gonna be talking about this for a good minute in the teacher's lounge.
So Miracle took advantage of the situation and was getting her some Nell, but then was like, hey, you feel me? Hey, I'm about to go get his homie though. Like, what are we doing? I bet you she's dating one of the friends who asked for the bathroom. She like men who have a power trip. That's probably what it is. Hey, Nigel boy, thank you for the gifted sub. I probably ignored it. My fault, Gigi.
Stuff as far as this conversation between the three of us, I have no issues with Nell. Got nothing but love for Miracle. Miracle, no, I'm rooting for her big time.
She's dating your boy.
Again, I wish that D and Erica were here because a lot of other stuff happened. Hopefully there's a catch up where we're able to try to resolve those situations as well.
I don't want to see
So where do you stand now with D?
Where I stand, still trying to figure.
Yo, tell the security guard to leave. When he warming up popcorn, bro, your shift is not over. Get out. You're breaking my immersion.
Erica was the one that he originally matched with.
Got the security in the lobby making popcorn, bro. Protect the establishment. She's trying to eat in the car.
And
he is Nell's original match.
Still trying to figure it out. Like where I stand with D, I care about D heavily. It's only been a couple.
Get out
it's
the
been,
fridge.
What, month or two since about a month and a half since the show, and I feel like we've gone through 2 or 3 years worth of experiences. So
in a month.
Hopefully we're able to give you all an update and more information about stuff that's going on, conspired since then. But yeah, I'm still here. I'm still single, but care about D heavily.
Guys, at our age, it's very important for us to eliminate ourselves from
I'm still single, but
unnecessary
I'm
stress.
in a storyline right now. I'm lost.
Because it seems like so many people walk into stressful situations and then they stress even more. So you're adding stress on top of stress. All you're going to get is stress. You guys go into that watch party. First of all, you not just met each other.
Bro.
Somebody's flying you all out and you're all going as well. Yeah, let's all go. Think about it. You're going to meet a bunch of people you don't know. You don't know how it's going to end. Guys, sometimes it's not all about entertainment. Think about what you're getting yourself into. So, to end it off, guys, do you lot have any final words to say?
Hey, Vicious V69. Hey, appreciate you for the follow. Welcome to the flock.
Welcome in.
Before we leave,
let's start with Sanel.
Again, I enjoy the experience from start to finish. Even the party was cool. Of course, if I could, I'll change some certain things on my end. You know what I mean? But other than that, like Chris, I don't have any problems with Chris. You know what I mean? I would have been rooting for him if the circumstances were different. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Miracle, I got love for her too. Me and her talk here and there, but besides that, you know what I mean? I had a good time. I need a redo.
Chris.
I need a redo though.
You don't need nothing.
No, absolutely.
I need a do-over.
You're done. Bro.
No.
You're done.
Let's let the comments decide on that. Comment down below if you want to see Neil back on.
Let's do it.
No.
Okay, Chris, any final thoughts?
Nobody
any final
from this
words?
episode need to be back on the show.
No, like I went on the show to find a person. I didn't. I wish that the drama didn't follow. I really wish that there was I wish that feathers weren't ruffled between any of us. So, I'm glad that we kind of got to talk about what happened. But yeah, for the people going to the show in the future, don't go throwing no parties afterwards. Take it from me.
We don't need this advice from you. We all knew it. We knew it from episode 30 and episode 20.
The problem is it's not real, true, Pop the Balloon fans going on the show. Just because you watch an episode or two don't make you a fan. It don't make you a fan.
This man just gave me the most useless information. He said, hey, man, did you know that, air is not a solid, for real?
It's a liquid.
Or... It's not a liquid, my dear. Okay?
It's a liquid.
Guys, I've seen I on YouTube even left a comment on the 9th episode of Pop the Balloon. Love the content YouTube put out. Hey, we love you too, family. Thank you for popping in here.
Expensive and it's a headache.
This is not Pop the Balloon and throw a party. This is not Pop the Balloon and find friends.
That's a new one.
This is Pop the Balloon and find love, guys. Calm with intentions of matching.
That's a new one.
All right, Miracle.
Yes, I think Chris and Neil are great guys. I think Chris is so special.
We just said that, what? The friendly...
She dating a friend, bro. She gotta say what she needs to say, bro. She dating a friend.
Did we not just say that Chris was the villain in this? How y'all breaking bread with the ops, man? This don't make sense.
Air is still a liquid.
What is making sense?
And gas is a solid.
He said, I'm about to host all the Pop the Balloon after parties with Airbnb drinks, and I'm flying everywhere out on Spirit. He about to pop the balloon and survive the spot.
Turbulence is crazy on Spirit.
I think he has a lot to offer the world, and I think he has a lot of love in his heart, and he has good intentions. I think Neil is great. I had a great experience. Even, honestly, up until the situation upstairs, Chris, I had a damn good time at your party, if you want to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody said the same thing.
Yeah,
they had
you
the
did
time
a
of their
good job,
lives and
so
want me to keep doing it. But
you did great.
Yeah, no, don't do it
But
again.
I would say,
Thank you.
but I would say don't do
it
that.
again.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the experience, and I think like, you know, all of us, we made our own connections. Like I said, Kayla and I are still cool to this day, me and Nell. So I enjoyed it, and God has a funny way of bringing all things together for the good, right? So
God
that's how
didn't
I
do
see
this.
it.
Don't give God
What?
this. God don't want to be in this one. Y'all don't put him in this one.
He don't promote confusion and discourse and manipulation and lies and deceit.
That's not. God is a God of order.
Yeah, this was not
This was
orchestrated
not
by
order
him
at all. There was no order at all in this. Y'all was in a love trifecta. This is don't put God in this.
Giving credit to the wrong one.
God was handling something important. He was not in this.
Yeah, Lucy had y'all hemmed up.
Yeah, man.
Me at least.
I'm just happy that it didn't end so badly, guys. Please, let's
Yeah.
all
So
Seriously.
badly. What?
come on. We all have to get on with
Yes.
it, you know.
Most definitely.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining the podcast,
Yes.
and everyone, please comment down below who you think I should bring back, and also comment down below who you think
None
is
of
our
the
fault
above.
None.
for all of
None of
this.
the above.
I don't know what to call this—a TV show, a reality TV show. I don't know, but it's a lot.
BM, if I come back, trust and believe I'm going last again, and I'm telling everybody like, hey man, I don't know y'all after this.
I'm going next time I'm going last.
And just to throw in a disclaimer, because I don't know if we threw that in the beginning, everyone was invited. The people you see here are who chose to come on, just to kind of throw that out there, so that people don't think anything in the comments or anything.
Arlette, we know D didn't come on here because we know the comments would have. They already two-stepping her out. We know why she didn't come.
We can't defend
like
people
that.
that don't have common sense.
That's because we feel like we in the principal's office, BM.
Yeah, like we got written up. Miracle, we in trouble.
No, everybody was given an opportunity to come
Yeah.
on. I do hope the best for you all, and I hope that you're all able to be good and have no bad blood,
Yeah.
and we can all get on.
Definitely.
You can create a spinoff called After the Balloon Pop.
All right, thank you everyone for watching. We'll catch you all next time.
Definitely.
Thank you guys so much for your time.
Bye.
This
That
was
was terrible.
This was nonsense.
That was terrible.
This was straight nonsense.